Guys, it's spooky season. Wait. It's spooky season, which means Tim Burton is alive. I'm gonna turn myself into a Tim Burton character because why not? I've never done it before and I always see people do it and it's fun because we're here to have fun. But I am sad because my little boy is not here today. He's at home. My sister took him home. So it's just me alone. So there's not gonna be anybody walking behind me. No trots, no barks, but we'll make do. Let's get started. So a lot of times with Tim Burton characters, they get can you see that? Here, this is high quality right here. The pointed nose, the point, the gray, the deadness in the eyes. I also picked the worst time to do laundry, but that's very on brand, isn't it? So it's gonna be kind of loud, maybe. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. We'll see. Let's get started. I'm not gonna watch a tutorial. I'm just gonna go for it because I like to live life on the edge. Let me part. Because my face isn't breaking out enough as it is, I'm gonna mix some foundation in with this cream. And we're gonna give ourselves that pale look. I love Halloween. I'm kind of a Halloween gal. I love a I love a spooky season and a spooky time or a spooky place. Just tell me a spooky time and a spooky place and I'll be there. I love the horrors of Halloween, but this year I'm not going as something scary. And it makes me a little bit sad because I love an excuse to cover myself in blood. And that's just that's just girl things, I think. You know, a girl's gonna do what a girl's gotta do. And sometimes it's covering yourself in blood. And it's just very healing. I think we're having a Halloween party at work this year. And I'm very torn as to what to go as, because I'm obviously not going to do the same thing as I'm going to wear when I hit the town. I'm not a costume repeater or an outfit repeater. And if you're an outfit repeater, at least you're not an outfit rememberer. So just remember that.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
Maybe I'm an outfit repeater, but you're an outfit rememberer, which is just as pathetic.
It's a good start, I think. Okay, next we need to contour. How do we want to do this? Now that is a contour. That is a cut cheek right there, my guy. Okay, I'm gonna need to wipe these off. Kind of fits. Something these characters have that ew, wait, it's kind of working. I don't have big eyes, and they have very big eyes, these characters do. And I don't know how to simulate that. This side's good, this side's not. Okay, I gotta redo this side. I've ruined it. This side was kind of hard. Like, what? Okay, blend that out. And we'll do a take two. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Happy to be here. I need a brush. Like this, it's like, ooh, she got hollow cheeks. You look at this, it's like, ooh, she pooped and then fell in it. I stepped in dog poop today. It wasn't my dog. I don't know whose dog it was. And I didn't clean it up, I'm just realizing. I'm pretty sure it's still in my shoe. That was a long time ago. Gosh, this side goes so hard. This side doesn't. Oh wait, that angle? When I turned like that, it kind of looked good. So for my work costume, I don't know if I ever finished talking about that. I'm conflicted as to what to do because I if there's a contest, I'm gonna go all out because Halloween's my thing, you know? I'm not gonna lose to someone who's dumb. So I gotta like figure out really how I'm gonna beat all of my freaking coworkers and wow them all so that they all want to be me. But like, what can I do? Because it also has to be work appropriate, so there can't be like too much blood. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm limited. And also, it's like still during the workday, so like what if, you know, knowing my job, I'm gonna have to give a presentation halfway through the day. I can't wear a bunch of makeup and then go to a business and give a presentation. Like, they're gonna be like, what's wrong with this girl? You know what I mean? Sisters, not twins. I'm an artist. I'm a failure. But then, they kind of both look bad. See, now I'm kind of feeling this one and not this one. Okay, let's all pretend I have hollowed out cheeks. Comment down below what I should wear to my work Halloween party. Now's where we get serious. Tim Burton's characters always have gigantic eyeballs, and I have tiny, tiny little eyes. So I'm gonna put some white eyeshadow because I don't have eyeliner. I'm gonna really pack it under my eye to give it the illusion of big eyes. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm gonna take some of this white makeup and put it just under my waterline. I just went into the bathroom to get a Q-tip and this looks so bad. Like, maybe on camera it looks better, but in real life it looks horrible. Do I look like I have big eyes? Okay, I'll go underneath it now with an eyeshadow. I've got to fix my cheeks here. I made it worse. I could go for some Taco Bell right now. Ugh, womanhood. It looks awful. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose and come back to that. Tim Burton noses, very tiny, slender, slim, petite. The small, and they poke outward. Today, in order to get into the spooky spirit, I listened to, on my little walk, my spooky Halloween playlist, and a lot of it is just like horror movie soundtracks. So I was listening to like Friday the 13th, and it was just like I was just walking along like they don't know what I'm listening to, and I find that silly. Guys, trust the process, okay? Trust the process. It's like I get one cheek looking good, and then the other one looks bad, so then I try to fix the other one, and then the other one doesn't look like symmetrical, so then I try to go back, and it's just a cycle. Right now, this one's looking okay again. This one, not so much. Tim Burton who? Okay. Next, we're just gonna go ham. We got the dark eyes. Somber look. Speaking of somber, who the heck is Somber? He just appeared one day and was famous. Came out of nowhere. All of a sudden on Instagram, it was like he was everywhere, and I was like, who even is this guy? Fans appeared out of nowhere? Like, what? Emerging. It's like birds, like how do we know, you know? Like, are they real? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Conspiracy. Maybe I should have watched a tutorial for this. That looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna try the eyebrows. Tim Burton eyebrows. Okay, we're going in. The Tim Burton nostrils are the most important part. Are you devious? To my grandma who's watching this and probably doesn't know what's going on, Tim Burton is a guy Tim Burton's a guy who makes movies, and they are always weird and whimsical, and a lot of them are Halloween related. We got like Corpse Bride and the one with the dog, Frankenweenie, and I'm just thinking of his claymations. The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Beetlejuice. That one's not animated, but they always, they are always weird and like spooky and Halloween related. And a lot of the characters look like this, but better. Okay. Oh, and then they kind of have eye bags. I covered mine up. This side ended up looking like poop again. See? Oh wait, I forgot to do the lips. I have a lip liner. NYX, my fave. Everyone interprets the lips differently. I wish I had something darker. Oh wait, I do. Okay, this is more red though. We'll try. Okay, kind of purple. I don't know. Is that Tim Burton or Brad? Okay. My skin is going to hate me after this. Ew, my lips, what happened? Is that what they always looked like? Bruh. I feel like I had something going with the lips and now it's gone. Okay, we went off the rails with our lip shade. Do I look like a Tim Burton character? Because I think not. I feel like I look like Squidward. Let me call my mom. Okay, for some reason, FaceTime doesn't record audio. So I'm going to have to give you a best interpretation as to how this interaction went. She was all, "What's up? Ha ha ha. Wait, why do you look like that? What did you do? What's going on?" And I was all, I'm a Tim Burton character. And she was all, "Ha ha ha, you're my favorite daughter. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I gave birth to you. You're so cool. Let's be best friends." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you just try to be me all the time." And she was like, "Yeah, for sure, because you're the best child anyone could ever ask for, and you're so humble and beautiful, and I love you." Then I called my sister, but she was too busy scream singing in the car on her drive home to really care. She did say that I looked like the maggot from The Corpse Bride, which I'm not sure if that was a compliment or not because it is Tim Burton, but, you know, maggot. She was really screaming maggot vibes, and I wasn't sure how I felt about that. She also witnessed somebody hit a deer, so we had to cut our conversation short. Okay, so then I called my dad, and he didn't really notice that there was anything going on at first, TBH. He was like, "Hello, why aren't you speaking?" Because I was just trying to get him to notice. So then he put on his glasses because I think he's low-key kind of blind. And then he realized, oh, she's got something going on. But he just thought that I got like a weird piercing on my nose. And I was like, "No, I'm a character. Try to guess who." And he said, "Taylor Swift." And I said, "Yes." I also called my brother, and his reaction was probably the best low-key because he's so supportive. He was like, "You're iconic and I love you." Look at that little laugh. He's like, "Oh my gosh, you're so fun." And he kind of understood what was happening and was like, "Okay, we're best friends and you're my favorite sister." So that was kind of chill vibes. I then tried to call my older sister, but she didn't pick up because she low-key hates me, so it was super humbling to just have to sit there and stare at myself in the camera while nobody picked up, and it was just like a kind of a life moment of like, what am I doing, you know? And I was like serving face, you know what I mean? I was just like really ready for her to pick up and see me serve face, and she didn't even answer, so that was like super humbling. Well, that was super humbling. This is the finished look. It's not great. The brows kind of make it because with the brows you kind of, it's all you need. I feel like if I would have done the nostrils, hang on, let me do one more thing. What? I look like I have a mustache. I feel like that made it worse, no? That's all I got, gang. Now I look like Michael Jackson. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't love it. I don't love it, and it's, the more I look at it, the more I look like Michael Jackson. No. Anyway, I hope you all have fun this Halloween. I will not be going as this. I'm going as It's a secret, but it's good. I hope you enjoyed, and happy spooky season. Okay, bye. Love you.